Okay, today we are going to make
Oozing pumpkins.
but the first thing we have to do is cut the pumpkin off. And because we are inside enclosed, we have to wear our masks, so we'll be really loud. But the first step is to carve the pumpkin.
Yes.
All right, so let's get the top off.
Top first.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. Aha! All right. We've got a pan here. Let's carve off some of these. So I cut the lid off. And we've got most of it off, so it'll fit on again nicely. I think, maybe.
It should.
It should.
I think it's this way.
It's like a yay! Okay, so now we have to scoop out the insides.
That's why we have our handy scooper.
And then we can carve the face. I thought we carved on this side. I can carve out this side.
Yes.
So he's all emptied in the inside, and we got a lot of guts and a pumpkin guts. So I'm going to start carving him. And what we want to do is we want to do his eyes higher up, and then his nose, and then his mouth. So I'm going to start working on that.
So Miss Meg is carving her pumpkin. There is a face.
And
One eye.
one eye, well, most of one
Almost.
eye. We'll scoop him out again. There's an eye.
Yay.
Okay.
Just one more eye, nose, and a mouth.
Okay.
And there's our pumpkin gutty.
And a pumpkin eye.
There's our carved pumpkin.
There he is. Oh, he looks good.
He looks awesome. Okay. Let's see. Is that the spoon?
Yeah. All right, Miss Karolina's going to carve to get the extra guts that came out. And then we are going to get ready to make
Our oozing
pumpkin. So today we are going to have an exploding pumpkin.
Yes.
So what do we need for this science experiment, Miss
So you're
Karolina?
going to need yeast, hot water, hydrogen peroxide, dish soap, and food coloring if you'd like.
So we have green food coloring. And then we have our carved pumpkin that we're going to put the mixture into.
Yes.
So,
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure out.
so it is 1.5 cups of peroxide.
Yes.
Now, this is a 40 volume hydrogen peroxide. You can get it at like a beauty store, but be very careful. It can burn a little bit, so that's why I have gloves on. So that's a cup.
So while Miss Meg is doing that, I'm going to try to get my yeast into the cup.
Okay, so this is about 1.5 cups of the hydrogen peroxide. So there's that. We're going to put this in the pumpkin when we're ready. And Miss Karolina is getting, we are doing 3 packets of the yeast. So she's doing that, and I'm going to add the dishwashing detergent to the hydrogen peroxide. Because we're doing the 3 packets of yeast and the 1.5 cups of peroxide, we're going to do 3 tablespoons of dishwashing soap. 1, 2, and 3. And then I am also going to add green food coloring because we want it to be sort of a green color. So let me put these aside. And then I will add, and we're just going to add a bunch. I'm just going to add some food coloring.
Make it nice and green.
Nice and green here. Okay, and then I'm going to just swirl it around to get the color mixed up. And then this is going to go into the pumpkin. Yeah, let's start with this.
Oh, nice and dark.
That's a nice dark green. It's kind of hard to tell in the light, but it's a very dark green. So we're going to put this
Into
the pumpkin.
So I have my 3 packets of yeast.
So you can sort of see in the bottom there.
And I'm going to add 9 tablespoons of hot water. So it's about 1/2 cup.
Yeah. And that's just to activate the yeast. So the exploding part is going to happen when the yeast and the peroxide mixture meet. And that is an exothermic reaction. So if it goes well, we're going to get hot.
Yes, we're going to get heat.
It's going to have a heat reaction. So
you're going to stir the yeast until it dissolves. All of it.
I think that's good. All right. So now Miss Karolina is very carefully going to pour it into.
I'm going to quickly pour it in. Yes, Meg is going to cover the pumpkin.
Wait, let me make sure I'm on the right. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there it comes. Do you see it bubbling out? It's coming out. Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at that. And let's see, is it hot? Oh, yeah, it's warm. So it's an exothermic reaction.
Giving out the heat.
And there you go. An exploding Halloween pumpkin. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Have a happy Halloween.
Go.